Hi there. Welcome to today's deep dive.
Hey, great to be here.
So, you know many English words, but you still feel, well, lost when people speak.
Yeah, that is such a common feeling.
Right. I mean, you understand the first sentence, you start translating it in your head, and then suddenly the conversation is just, it's already far ahead of you.
You're completely left in the dust.
Exactly. But today, we are going to make English listening feel slower, clearer, and a whole lot easier.
We really are.
By the end of this deep dive, you will understand exactly how to follow spoken English without translating every single word. You are here to practice listening for the main idea, learn to catch important words, and practice a really cool technique called shadowing.
And to do this, we're pulling insights from this really fantastic English learning guide. It's designed to build strong listening habits using, actual real-life stories.
Which is so much better than dry textbook exercise.
Oh, totally. It's all about shifting how your brain processes sound.
And don't worry, we are going to keep our speaking pace very comfortable today. The vocabulary will be easy to follow, making this deep dive a perfect listening workout for you.
Yeah, because before we can fix our listening skills, we really need to understand exactly why listening to English is so frustrating in the first place.
Right, like what's actually going wrong in our brains.
Exactly. The source breaks it down into three main roadblocks. And the first one, well, it's speed.
Speed. Yeah, I mean, native speakers just seem to talk incredibly fast.
They do, but it's not actually just about the literal speed of the words. It's about connected speech.
Mm.
Native speakers connect their words together.
Right.
So instead of saying, what are you doing, with really clear boundaries.
Sounds more like what I doing.
Exactly. What I doing.
Yeah.
The words are physically there, but they just don't sound separate anymore. They blend into this one giant chunk.
So to a learner, it's like they're searching their brain for the word wadaya, which obviously doesn't exist.
Right. And while they're stuck searching for that fake word, the speaker keeps talking. Which leads us right into the second reason listening feels so hard, which is translation.
Oh, the translation trap.
Yeah. Learners hear a sentence, they mentally hit pause, translate it into their first language to understand it, and then, well, they miss the next sentence entirely.
Because the speaker didn't pause for them, it honestly reminds me of trying to read a detailed paper map while driving a car.
Oh, that is a great way to put it.
Right. You're looking down at the map, translating the little symbols in your head, and because you're doing that, you completely miss the road right in front of you.
Yeah, you're going to crash, or at least miss your exit.
Exactly. And that constant feeling of being left behind brings up the third roadblock, right?
Yeah, the third one is fear. Specifically, learners just panic when they miss one single word.
They hear a blank space and freak out.
Exactly. They think, oh no, I didn't catch that, now I understand nothing. They just let that one missing puzzle piece destroy their confidence in the whole thing.
Okay, I have to push back on that a little bit, though.
Sure, go ahead.
Isn't missing a word actually pretty dangerous? I mean, doesn't it kind of destroy the meaning of the whole sentence sometimes?
You would think so, right? But the source actually gives a great example to prove that fear wrong.
Okay, let's hear it.
Imagine I say this to you. This morning, I left home late, ran to the bus stop, and caught the bus just before it left.
Okay, pretty standard morning.
Now, pretend you're a learner and you just don't know the word caught.
Hmm.
You completely miss it. Your brain just hears static.
Uh-oh.
But wait, you still heard left home late, ran, bus stop, and before it left.
Right.
Even missing that verb, what would you guess happened?
Well, if they ran to the bus stop before it left, I'd guess they got on the bus in time.
Exactly. You didn't even need the word caught to understand the outcome.
Wow, okay. So the other words give you enough context.
Right. So missing words isn't the end of the world at all. We just have to listen for the main idea first without, demanding total perfection from ourselves.
So how do we actually practice doing that? Hunting for the main idea.
Well, the source shares this great story to demonstrate it. Let's look at it. It's about a guy and his really busy morning.
I'm ready. Paint the picture.
Okay, so this man wakes up at 7.0, but he decides to stay in bed for just 5 more minutes.
Oh, just 5 more minutes. That is a very dangerous phrase.
Extremely dangerous.
Yeah.
Because, of course, that turns into 45 minutes.
Right.
So now it's 7.45.
Classic. He is definitely late now.
Oh, yeah. So he jumped out of bed, realized he didn't have time for coffee, grabbed a banana, and ran to the bus stop.
Did he make it?
Nope. The bus is already leaving. He waves at the driver, but the driver doesn't see him. So he waits 15 minutes and finally arrives at work late at 9:15.
Okay, that is a highly stressful morning. But let's look at the specific details there because the vocabulary is so descriptive, like the phrase jumped out of bed.
Right. In spoken English, jumped out of bed means getting up super suddenly.
Yeah, he's not doing like literal athletic jumps, it's just panicked movement.
Exactly. And the same goes for grabbed. He grabbed a banana.
Yeah.
That means taking something quickly with your hand. You don't gently pick up a banana when you're late for work.
You just snatch it and run.
Yeah, exactly.
So I want you, the listener, to reflect on this story for a second. Think about how empowering this is. You do not need perfect grammar to know this man was late because his bed was too comfortable.
You really don't.
If you just heard 7.45, grabbed, ran, and late, you got the whole story. And here's my question for you. If we are only listening for the main idea, how do we make sure we don't miss something truly important?
That's the next step.
Because in real life, details do matter sometimes.
They absolutely do. Getting the main idea is great, but we still need a strategy to catch crucial details so we don't make embarrassing mistakes.
So what's the strategy?
The guide breaks this down into 3 powerful habits. And habit 1 is predict the topic.
Predict the topic.
Yeah.
So guessing what's coming before it happens.
Yeah. Use titles, pictures, or just the location you're in to prepare your brain. If a video is called My Busy Morning, your brain should start loading up words like wake up, late, and bus.
Oh, I love the analogy the source uses for this. It's like turning on a light before entering a dark room.
That's a perfect way to think about it.
You don't know everything inside the room yet, but you can see much more clearly so you don't trip over the furniture. Predicting the topic primes your brain for the vocabulary.
Exactly. You get the gears turning. Now, habit 2 is a bit more technical. Listen for stressed words.
Stressed words?
Yeah.
Like words that are anxious?
No, not emotional stress.
Uh,
In English, important words, the ones that carry the meaning, are physically louder, longer, or clearer.
I see.
And all the small grammar words are softer and faster. For example, listen to how I say this. I bought some coffee before my meeting.
Wow, yeah. Bought, coffee, and meeting really punch through.
Right. The filler words some before my are almost invisible.
But wait, is it really safe to just ignore small grammar words like the or a? Won't that give learners bad habits?
Well, for basic comprehension, it is completely safe. The stressed action words and nouns carry the real message. If you hear bought, coffee, meeting, you know exactly what happened.
Okay, that makes sense. Trying to catch the word some isn't worth missing the word coffee.
Precisely. So that brings us to habit 3. Listen more than once, but give yourself a different job each time.
A different job? What does that mean?
So on your first listen, your only job is to figure out what is happening, just the broad main idea.
No details, just the big picture.
Right. Then on your second listen, your job is to find the details. Who, where, when, why.
Okay, and the third listen.
The third listen is all about pronunciation. Notice how the speaker connects the words.
I really like that structured approach. But I want to go back to the second listen for a second, hunting for details, because missing details can be a big deal.
Oh, it really can. And to show why details matter, the source shares this great story about a coffee shop mistake.
Let's hear it. Coffee shops are terrible for listening practice anyway. They're always so loud.
They are. So a woman named Emma orders a large iced coffee. It's super noisy in the cafe. Eventually, the barista calls out, Emily.
Oh, I see where this is going.
Yeah, Emma only hears the stressed words, large iced coffee.
Yeah.
So she takes the cup, takes a big sip, and realizes it is incredibly sweet.
Let me guess, she didn't order sugar.
Nope.
Where?
She drank Emily's coffee, and she had to buy Emily a brand new one.
Oh, that is so embarrassing.
Right. She got the main idea perfectly. It was a large iced coffee. But she completely missed the most important detail, the name.
But to be fair, Emma and Emily sound so similar, especially in a crowded room.
They do start with the exact same sounds.
Yeah, but listener, this is why habit 2 is so vital. Let's break down the mechanics here. Emma only has 2 syllables, right? Emma.
Right.
But Emily has 3 syllables, Em-Ely.
Exactly. If Emma was paying just a little more attention to the rhythm, she would have noticed that third syllable and realized it wasn't her name.
1 extra syllable can change the entire situation.
It's a huge difference.
Okay, so we know how to process what we hear, but how do we make those natural rhythms actually stick in our own brains and mouths?
Right. Getting it from your ears into your actual speech.
Yeah, what's the final step?
The final step is connecting the ears to the mouth using a technique called shadowing.
Shadowing.
Yeah. It just means listening to a speaker and immediately repeating the sentence out loud with a similar rhythm and pronunciation. You are their shadow.
Oh, I have an analogy for this. It's kind of like singing along to your favorite song on the radio.
Yes. Perfect analogy.
Like, you aren't trying to write the song from scratch. You're just letting your mouth get used to the beat of the music.
Exactly. The goal isn't to suddenly have this flawless native accent. The goal is clear sounds, feeling that natural stress, and just speaking more smoothly.
So how does the source suggest we practice this?
It suggests practicing sentences slowly first to get the sounds right, and then at a natural speed.
Let's actually demonstrate this for the listener.
Okay, let's use a sentence from Daniel's busy morning. Slowly first. I woke up late this morning.
Okay, and then you speed it up.
Right. Then natural speed, I woke up late this morning.
You can hear how woke and up just smashed together into work up.
Exactly. Let's do another one from the coffee shop. Slowly. The coffee shop was crowded. The coffee shop was crowded.
It's so much smoother when you just follow the rhythm.
It really is. And the more you practice shadowing, the better your actual listening gets, because your brain recognizes the rhythms you're making.
It's all connected. Well, we've covered a ton of ground today.
We really have.
Let's do a quick review. Don't stop when you miss a word. Predict the topic before you listen. Listen for those big, stressed words. Give each listen a different purpose. And of course, try shadowing.
Yes, all crucial habits. But there is one core mantra from the source that I want every listener to remember.
Ooh, a mantra. What is it?
Whenever you feel frustrated, just tell yourself, I didn't understand every word, but I understood the story.
I didn't understand every word, but I understood the story. Wow.
It's so important. Be proud of every single sentence you do understand.
That is such a healthy mindset. So I want to leave you with one final provocative thought to mull over.
Let's hear it.
When you miss a word in English, it feels like this giant, terrifying blank space in a puzzle, right?
Oh yeah, total panic.
But think about your first language for a second. Don't you naturally fill in blank spaces all the time? Like when someone mumbles, or if a loud truck drives by while they're talking?
Yeah, you don't even think about it. You just guess what they said.
Exactly. You fill in the blanks effortlessly. So,
Yeah.
what if you started trusting your brain to do the exact same thing in English?
That's a really powerful way to look at it.
Just trust your brain. Well, that's all for today's deep dive. Thanks for listening, and keep practicing.